ours for the taking. Yeah, history now in the making.
All right, we are back in the saddle once again. So we're gonna do a quick update for StakerX. We're gonna also pull out some profits. This platform just fresh off the block. We just broke the ice on this about 3 days ago, right? Put in a $500 deposit from Solana using USDC. And now they actually have other cryptos available to make our deposit and then create a stake. So we'll do a recap, but let's dive right on into it. So gather around, ladies and gents, boys and girls, crypto freaks, all my money making maniacs. That's right, we're talking to all the degens, no matter your class, color, or creed. So we're gonna get into these crypto streets as per usual. Make our way to the crypto casino. So let's do it. Now, I'll do, as I said, a recap of this one. And we're also going to, this will be my first withdrawal with this one. But, we've got a couple of different crypto passive income plays, as I like to call it, passive income engines that are, doing what they do, right? Because like with a plane, you want to keep those engines humming. Hopefully all of them stay humming, but if one of them happens to take a dive or it drops out, then we've got several other engines that are doing the damn thing. So, but this one, we've just added it to the portfolio, and well, so far so good. It's paying out pretty aggressively. So for those of you guys who like some, as you can see, 1 up to 3%. Of earnings, then on your capital, right? So the position that you take, you're paid on that accordingly, right? So we'll just read through right quick some of the stuff that they talk about. We're not going to read through all of it. They've got a white paper. We'll swing over that way too for a quick glance at what they say over there. But anyways, so earn daily from Staker GPT, right? Now this is apparently one of the systems that they're using. That's what they call it, rather, the Staker GPT, but apparently they use Claude Mythos and some other AI, LLM products to get their trade, to get an edge on their trades. What they're claiming for their trade results here, right? So daily yield needs receipts. So every day's results are posted with entries, exits, fills, and trading view chart links. All right, so you can see all this here. Now they launched only like a week ago, but apparently they were testing this thing out, right? Or battle testing this thing out, right? So let's look back at some of the results from July, because we've just crossed over, I think, what is this, July or August right now, August 3rd, or is it 4th? But very, very high on the returns here. They've got, what is this, for example, July 18th, 5 in profit with 1 drawdown, 1 loss here. Let's look at August, right? So they've got the trade results from the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd at 3, 3.2, and 3.95 yesterday, right? So, and this is what they've got for that August 3rd, that they had 4 in profit and 1 that took a dive. So the total for that day was 3.95. Now, apparently we don't get that full amount. We get a portion of that, because what they say is, I guess, a certain part of it was allocated to the liquidity. Basically the platform has its own fees, right? I haven't seen what the fee breakdown, a clean breakdown of that is. But what we will do, they have pointed this stuff out though in the FAQ. Let's look at the FAQ real quick. I don't know if I looked at this before in the last video that I did. let's see. Right here. So are the GPT trading results the same as my daily yield? So it says no, the Staker GPT results show the trading operations performance, while the daily yield uses the applied StakerX rate shown in your dashboard. So StakerX keeps an operating spread, their fee, effectively, between the two that supports liquidity. That supports liquidity, reserves, referral obligations, platform operations, and lower performance periods. So ultimately, as they say, that they do take their spread from it. Let's look at their, I guess you can call it their white paper here, their docs. And then, yeah, let's head up to just the very top, like what is on the introduction here. Just a quick read through of what StakerX is. So StakerX is a crypto staking and yield platform built around a simple idea. Most users want exposure to automated trading performance without having to watch charts, manage leverage, time future entries, or futures entries, configure trading software, or learn the mechanics of perpetual markets. Instead of asking users to trade directly, StakerX lets users open fixed 30-day stablecoin stakes. The trading work happens inside StakerX through StakerGPT, the internal algorithmic neural trading system that evaluates crypto perpetual market data, builds trade candidates, filters them through risk controls, and routes approved setups through StakerX trading operations. The user experience remains straightforward. Fund the account, open a stake, receive daily yield, and decide whether to withdraw or restake. StakerX is not a validator staking, or rather is not validator staking. The daily profit model is connected to StakerX's internal crypto perpetuals trading operation, not to blockchain validator emissions. Its return profile, risk control, and account experience are built around trading performance and treasury management rather than validator participation. Okay, so that's what it is in a nutshell, and what they claim to be doing. So, with all that said, as I mentioned earlier, we come into these platforms with no misconceptions about what is and what isn't, right? Because, a lot of these platforms, even when they have everything right there in our face on the up and up looking as if they're doing everything that they should be doing, oftentimes, platforms just collapse under the math, right? The math, just whether they've got too aggressive referral system, or whether or not the just the technology breaks down on the inside for them, and then they can't deliver what they promised they would. So anyways, with that, let's go ahead and we're going to head on into my account. So we launch. So right now we've got about $30 to withdraw. So we'll withdraw that out. So let me come over down to again, here's where you withdraw. And here, of course, if you want to make a stake, then you'll have to obviously deposit in, right? The minimum is $10, I believe, to hop in. And they do now offer different options to come in, right? Because before it was only USDC on Solana, and now we're looking at all of these other different networks, right? So you've got USDT, you've got Tron, BNB, Polygon. So let's click onto this and let's see what different options that we have. So what is this? Top up your account by sending crypto from any wallet. Conversion routing is handled by Rally. or relay rather. So yeah, this is I guess an outside, a third party swap, and where you can bridge between different networks and just using different coins. So with USD C, Tether, I don't even know what this is. Some of these others here, of course, BNB, Solana, Bitcoin, Poly. So they got a lot. Hyperliquid, huh? So anyways, lots of different options now. I just use Solana, USD, or rather USDC on Solana. All right, we put in $500. This is like 3 days ago. Let's look at the return. Well, we've already seen the trading results. So I earned here, here, and there, and then the actual percentage that was earned. Let's look over on the transactions, and we can see for the transactions the actual percentage. So here they also mentioned here as far as the yield, the credit that we get, even though it was a 3.9 day, it was a 2.03 ROI on the position that I have, right? So it says that this is StakerX's applied daily rate, which is what you actually earn. It can differ from Staker GPT's raw trading results because StakerX keeps an operating spread that funds liquidity, reserves, referral rewards, and steadier payouts on slower days. All right, so effectively they take their fee for the various reasons that they stated. All right, but let's get to the withdrawal. Let's see how quick it is. I've already got my destination address there, and I don't know if I've got a 2FA set up on this yet, but in the meantime, let's just go ahead and get to it. We'll set that up after the fact. All right, so it says withdrawing the $29.46 to this address. And yeah, because I set up a brand new Solana wallet, and well, just started to, just as you should sometimes do, right? Creating new wallets and spreading out your risks, right? So you don't have too many wallets, or rather, so you don't have a single point of failure if you only had just one wallet, right? So, but I started up a new wallet for this. So easy to do, of course, using Solana, using Phantom, which I think is one of the best for using, tokens on Solana. They've got a lot of other different chains on that wallet too. All right, so the withdrawal has been submitted. Now let's see how quick it comes through. So it's showing processing as of right now. Let me come to the dashboard and see if there's any changes. So it has been removed from the total amount. Let's click on notifications. Nothing there with regard to the wallet. Let me click onto my Phantom wallet. We'll open this up and see if it has come through already. Yeah, so the payment's already come in, so there you go. So that 500, or not five, well, so far that 500 has paid me just in 3 days, $29, right? So this payment, let's scroll down and see. Yeah, so there you go. All right, so the payment is received. Let's click onto the actual. So that took no time. That was basically just less than a minute, right? Maybe less than 30 seconds. So payment received, that was quick and easy. And well, so far, so good. They seem to be doing what they say that they are doing, at least with regards to paying out. Because at the end of the day, these guys could be doing dog walking and then we get paid on shares of that, right? As far as I'm concerned, all that matters not if the withdrawals don't work, right? Because again, a platform, the ultimate test of a platform is do the withdrawals work, right? Can we get our money so that we can recoup our seed capital and be able to, get that house money coming in after that? House money is what it is, right? And that's stacked on top of your original seed, and everything else thereafter is gravy, right? So far so good. 3 days in, StakerX is a brand new, fresh off the block platform, like I said. So again, the sooner that we get into these platforms when they launch, the better the chances to recoup and ride the wave of enthusiasm, right? Because again, as these platforms start to grow, sometimes they take off, and then again, they go for months and months and months, right? Sometimes they last for a year, year and a half, and sometimes they don't make it past tomorrow. So, with all that said, this is why we come in with, very few to no misconceptions about what is what and what's happening, right? But so far, so good. This platform, StakerX, is doing the damn thing. So, but anyways, I'll keep you guys posted as per usual. We'll do, withdrawal videos every couple of days or so. I will probably also, with this platform being so fresh and so new, I think we'll do a new deposit into the platform and, try to round this out, at like 1,000, and getting, as it shows so far, roughly 2% is what I've gotten back in the 3 days. So getting a 2% return on the 1,000, that'd be about $20 a day or so. So I'll take it. You know what I mean? And with that said, yeah, if you guys, if you have any questions or whatever, drop them in the comment section below, or as you should always do in doing your due diligence, head over to their Telegram so you can ask questions and see what's going on with the community. But yeah, there's a lot of hype and enthusiasm in their Telegram, because I see a lot of people posting. If they're not posting videos themselves, posting screenshots of withdrawals and so forth, of confirmed withdrawals. So that's that. All right. So StakerX doing the damn thing. We're going to head on out. We're going to actually get to another program we've got in the lineup, and do another withdrawal from that one. I think we've got about 130 or 40 bucks to withdraw on that one. So we'll head over there next. But for this one, StakerX, there is your recap and live withdrawal. All right, so we'll catch up with you guys on the next video real soon. Keep stacking them bags and stay frosty out here. Yo.